Okay, thank God.
You look like you're going to go golfing.
I am. I've been golfing on the TV.
Tyler, how is your video game life rolling?
I just shot 82, man. It's bad when you can't even score well on a video game.
Your morning's getting better. Should be fun. This is our first 4-way phone call. We have Allie and Brittany from the Whatever Girls from the game Whatever, right? Whatever, the game.
Hey.
Yay!
Yep, that's
for having us.
So where are you guys individually? Not your addresses, but like what towns are you in? I forget.
We're only a couple miles apart. We're both in Allentown, the West End.
Okay.
But it feels so much farther.
I know, I miss you.
It looks like
we're
Brittany's in
too.
like a
The
cabin
tropics.
in like the middle of. Look, you guys got all the woods behind her. I want to go where she is.
Those are my arborvitaes.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, that's nice.
I would just go hang out back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets a little buggy back there.
So how have you guys been? You're with your significant others. How's it been being cooped up?
Well, my significant other has a wood shop that he's been sawing lots of things, so
Nice.
it's getting to me a little bit.
Wait, can you hear the sawing?
Oh yeah, yep, from the basement, right under our bedroom.
Oh, that seems like a nice hobby to have during this quiet time.
Yeah, you guys are both married now, right?
Well,
No, I am. She's
Funny you
oh
should
my
say
gosh.
that.
Yeah, funny you should say
I'm
that.
supposed to
Britt.
be married in 2 months, but we'll see if that happens.
Oh no!
Not because of him, because of the virus.
I'm glad that you clarified that. So, like, if your mom's watching, she's not like, "What? I spent all this money."
I guess I'll use this time to say that I am an ordained minister, so I don't know if it works over Skype, but
It
I probably
does.
I could
It
probably.
does work. Okay, I will remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could, I don't know how many
wedding.
people. Yeah, you can get your whole wedding party invited into the chat.
Actually, I always said I wanted to Skype in because I didn't want to have to stand up there in front of everyone. So it's my dream come true.
Well, hey, everything
we
worked
go.
out well.
It all worked
I'm gonna
out.
wear this hat.
But have you guys been like? What's your experience been like? I mean, has it kind of been humdrum? Like,
Yeah, so I'm actually in healthcare, so I can
Oh.
still work. I'm a
well,
nurse.
I mean, I don't know exactly how much you're allowed to say, but like, have you been going in and what?
I have been. I've been going to work. The biggest difference is that they have that no visitor policy, which is obviously really hard for these patients who are sick and they want their loved ones with them, and then their loved ones who are probably a couple miles away and can't come see their family. Like, that's so difficult, but it is for the best. So
Maybe some of them actually like it. Like maybe they don't want their wife in there, like wiping them down or something.
oh my god, I don't know about that.
But no, I mean, it is tough because it's even like we make jokes and you want to be like, hey, is this an okay joke to make now? And nobody knows. So I hope people aren't, jumping on each other for every little thing that's said. Like it's scary. And even our way of coping is kind of this. Like Tyler and I've said, like, we don't know what we're doing. We're kind of just dropping into people's houses and seeing what's
Like
going on.
I think
Raiders.
it's really nice. I think people enjoy watching these and seeing what other people are doing.
We were just talking about how she was in healthcare, and it just sucks. I mean, again, I don't want you to go into a lot of detail, but it like how have you been? I mean, you're taking every precaution, I'm sure. I mean, as a health professional, you know that.
Yeah, our management, they do a good job of keeping us informed and making sure that we have the equipment that we need to take care of these patients. So
Okay. That's good to know. It's good to have somebody on the front lines easing my anxiety a little bit.
I was chatting.
and I think
Okay.
they set up like 9 different locations all over the valley where if you think that you have symptoms, you can call in.
Okay.
And I think people have been really good about their saying, stay away from the ED if you are having these symptoms. And I really think people are abiding to that, which is really great to see.
Wait, so
That's
say
a
that
little
again.
bit different of experience.
Oh, wait, you go. You tell me. I want to hear
Well,
it.
my parents are in the precious metal industry, and there's all these doomsdayers coming in to buy like silver, and that has freaked me out more than the virus.
Speaking of that, I got to check my Bitcoin.
That's what one of them came in and said. This is the government switching over to cryptocurrency.
Oh my
So-
god.
It is.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
got
the one thing that's scary is because it is unprecedented and like it's never been seen before. There are those people, I don't want to like talk bad about them, right? But those people who might have some fringe views that something like this might maybe set them off, and that's kind of scary too, because it is. No one's we've never been in this situation where we've been locked inside before. I mean, we're not actually locked in, but you know what I mean. Suggested to stay home.
Social experiment.
What is a not precious metal? Would that be
So like they're coming in to buy silver and gold and
not a lot of aluminum.
Platinum. No aluminum. Nope. You can cash that down at the recycling center, Martin Luther King Boulevard.
That would be a non-precious metal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make George. Let's make a rock band called Precious Metal.
I'll be a manager.
I could play. I'm in. No,
you're not. You can't play.
I can totally play. We're gonna we've only been doing this for a week. Can you imagine a week from now, Tyler? We're gonna be bringing out whatever entertainment we can just to keep this going. I've got kazoos and stuff.
Can you grow a mullet that fast?
Grow?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like George's natural hair is a mullet.
Oh, perfect.
I
we
feel
were meant to be in precious metals.
Yeah, left to its own devices, George's hair would grow into a perfect. It would actually get shorter on the sides. And
we love the 80s.
The good thing about, there's no good thing about this at all, but. You can kind of reinvent yourself. Say you're in quarantine for a month, you can come out of this with a totally new style, and no one's gonna think you're a poser or anything. You can be like, "Yo, this is me now. I went through some stuff." You know what I mean?
I have a unibrow.
Right?
Well, what about the game? Do you guys see? Are you getting a lot of feedback with the game? Or are people playing it in quarantine? I know you guys have the quarantine version where you don't have to interact with anybody.
Right.
How's that going?
Yeah. So luckily we're on Amazon now, and we have seen a slight decrease in sales, but we're still selling every day, which is awesome. Obviously we can't do too much to help in this terrible time, so we just thought maybe we can bring a smile to someone's face by putting out our quarantine pack, which is
And but that's the thing. That's the thing, and I know that. People you're saying that hey, we're not, but what else are you gonna do? I think it's important for people. I know, Tyler, I saw Richie Warmkessel's doing a live comedy open mic. That's awesome. It's just something where we're continuing to communicate and we're not sheltering, that we're not even talking to each other.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's what I like about this. It's and we talked with our last call about 15 years ago how hard this would be. I think people need to understand is how close we could still be even though we can't see each other. We're basically hanging out right now, right?
Yeah.
And if we were hanging out in Brittany's arborvitae's right now, we still would probably just be on our phones anyway,
Yeah,
so
that's a good point.
What's the
you
real
know what?
difference?
That is a good point. I would not be looking at you this much if I was there with you guys. I would totally be like.
I didn't know what George looked like until this quarantine started.
Wait, let's do this.
I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed.
we should
vibe. He gives off a mullet vibe.
Yeah, I like the blue though. It's happy.
See, I'm trying to bring. I thought it was supposed to be 75 and sunny today, and I'm like, hey, we're gonna get out of here. It's 11 o'clock now, and it's miserable.
It's so foggy.
You match one of my mugs, and it says "Cup of Happy," so that's funny.
I'm trying to bring a little brightness. I say we do this because we're up against 10 minutes. Why don't we try to do another call in the next couple of days, and we can play the game?
Okay.
Is that cool?
It will probably be even weirder then
We'll
because
be
it'll be deeper into the quarantine.
You'll be in candlelight. So real quick, just in 15 seconds, tell people how they can find out more about whatever the game.
That's you, Al.
So probably is to follow us on Instagram at PlayWhatever. It'll have links out to Amazon and to our quarantine pack that you can play at home without touching anyone.
Awesome. All right, thank you so much, guys. We'll definitely talk again.
Yeah.
And we'll see you soon.
All right, talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.